Hello everyone, my name is Maylinda Kurnia Sari with my student ID is 2313042022. So in this video, I would like to briefly explain about my sociolinguistic essay about linguistic repertoire and how people use different languages in different situations. So let's start with the introduction. Linguistic repertoire means the collection of all the languages, styles, and speech types that someone can use. It includes not just grammar or vocabulary, but also how we change the way we talk depending on who we talk to, where we are, and what situation we are in. For example, we may talk casually with friends, but more formally when we talk to teachers, lecturers, or in a meeting. This ability to change language style shows our communication skills. As our words become more global and multilingual, this becomes more important. One interesting part of this code switching and code mixing. This happens when we switch from one language to another or mix two languages in one conversation. Many people do this because it feels more natural or because they want to be more clear or polite in different social settings. Now, about the methodology I used. I used a qualitative method. I collected data using a Google form where I asked about 15 people from different backgrounds about their language habits. I asked them about situations like talking with friends, family, teachers, or coworkers. I also asked where the conversation happened. For example, at home, in the office, or at the cafe. And what topics they talk about, like K-pop, anime, or academic topics. The goal of my research was to understand how people use different languages in different social settings. I focused on three parts of Delphine's speaking models: setting, norms, and genre. In particular, my analysis focuses on the genre. And now, let's move on to the discussion part. First, setting means the place and the atmosphere of the conversation. For example, a conversation at the cafe with friends feels different from a formal meeting at work. The second one, norms are those social rules that control how we speak. For instance, we are expected to speak politely to lecturers, but we might use slang when we talk to close friends. The third one, genre, means the types of the communication. Is it a casual chat, a formal presentation, or an academic discussion? The genre often influences our language choices, like whether we speak informal Indonesian or switch to English or mix both. So let's move on to the analysis part. I look at the answers from 5 participants, so let me share some examples to you guys. The first example, it comes from person 6 that usually speaks informal English with friends in casual talks like gossiping. She often mixes languages because the situation feels relaxed. The next example is come from person 7, change her language depending on the genre. In formal meetings, she used clear Indonesian, but with friends, she mixed Indonesian and English when she forgets a word. Person 8 used different languages at work. She speaks Indonesian with her internal team and English with external team to stay professional. Person 9 used formal English and Japanese in academic discussion, but at home, she mixed all the 3 languages that she knows depending on the comfort. Person 10 speaks formal Indonesian at work, but mixed languages when with friends in Jakarta. This is influenced by the way young people talk in their city, Jakarta. Now, let's go to the conclusion. From this research, we can see that a person's linguistic repertoire shows not just their language knowledge, but also how well they can adapt in different situations. the genre of the conversation strongly affect the language used. Formal situations like school or work meetings usually require formal language, while informal situations allow more code mixing and relaxed speaking styles. Overall, the participants in my study show that they can recognize the setting, follow the norms, and adjust to the genre. This shows their strong communication skills. So, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope this short explanation helps you understand my essay. If you have any questions or want to discuss this topic more, feel free to leave a comment. See you in the next video and good luck with your own projects.